Welcome to the Mitcham History Notes YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you what I consider to be a time capsule of local building trade receipts. Time capsules, of course, are the sort of thing that we would find a school perhaps doing, leaving a box, burying it underground, the box containing perhaps coins or photographs of the era or something of that nature. In this case, this is a bundle of receipts that came to me as part of the 11th Mitcham Scout Group archives. I've been given some large bundles of various archives to sort out. Various things will be sent on to archive repositories, perhaps the National Archives, perhaps the London Metropolitan Archives, perhaps even the Scout Archives. But this bundle of receipts was amongst the accounts, amongst all this archives, and it basically had stapled together, you can see here this brown staple mark where the staple had gone rusty, as a list of items for a fence repairs job at the Scouts hut. That's the picture in the background, and it shows line by line the quantities of the things needed that were bought, and with it all the receipts. So let's have a look at the receipts. So first off, fence repairs, 22nd of March 1960. Timber, £1 17 shillings and sixpence. And they bought that from Mitcham Supplies at 228 London Road. There's the date, 22nd of March 1960. And it says here 48 foot SH 3B2. Not quite sure what SH means. Can't mean second hand, surely. Does it mean sawn and something? Anyway, I don't know. 70 foot of 2x2, £1 17 shillings and sixpence. Now, the only photograph I've got near the Mitcham Supplies is this one of the candy cars office, and the timber yard was to the right. In this photograph in the 70s, the timber yard had closed down. Let's go on to the next receipt. This is for cement and nails, bought from Strowgers. Now, this Strowgers at 395 London Road was the larger of the two. There was a smaller one in the Fairgreen, but this was the larger of the two. And I'll show you a map of where it was. Here's the London Road, and here's Mitcham Park, and I've outlined in red number 395, just along from the Mitcham station and the Crown pub. So we've got a photo of the Mitcham station and the Crown pub, and I'll put an arrow in here saying it's that direction. This must have been quite convenient. And probably a lot of wives in the area will probably remember their husbands saying, "Oh, I'm just popping down to Strowgers to get some nails, dear." Yes. What does it look like today? Well, it's completely rebuilt building with a shop and flats, and the shop up until a couple of weeks ago was an NISA, nicer, and it's now Londis with this temporary sign being thrown up there. Let's have a look at the next receipt. This is for 3 foot 4 inch spurs from Larkin in Willow Lane, Mitcham. Now, I don't have a photograph of where that building was. I don't know much more about it apart from it being there in 1960. And it says 3 spurs, 3 foot 4 inches, 4 9 each, £14. And I think that should have been threepence, but they've rounded it down to exactly 14 shillings. Next receipt, Hall & Co. And this is for half a cubic yard of ballast. And that came in at £1 3 shillings and sixpence. And there's added a driver's tip of sixpence. I'm sure that was very much appreciated by the driver. Now, there is a photograph of Hall & Co. Eric Montague took a photograph of Malden Road. I've blown it up, taken this clip and blown it up a bit so it's a bit blurry, but you can just make out HALL. The building is still there, and it's now K&K Building Supplies. The next receipt, a gallon of creosote from Andersons, London Road, and there is a photograph of that, and this photograph is from 1974. And the last receipt is Strowger again, this time for 4.5 inch by 9 inch bolts, and this was on the 25th of March. So this is a couple of days after going down to Strowgers to get the the nails, and we can see there are two lines here, 4.5 by 9 bolts, and I can't make out what that says, and it's not listed down on the separate piece of paper, but it was only 5p. So there you go. I think that's a time capsule, a collection of receipts and a list of items, what it would pertain to. And the photograph I've got in the background is from 1989, and the photograph I have in the background is the photograph from 1989 of the Scouts' Hut, which is at the police station end of Mitcham Park, and there's a chain link fence. So I'm not sure how long this actual fence repair lasted, and they decided to go for a chain link fence instead. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And that's it for now. Bye.